If you're following college football recruiting, you know the buzz around Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes is getting louder. With top-tier recruits flocking to Boulder, the Buffs are shaping up to become a powerhouse. But there's one name you need to keep an eye on: Demonte Timms, a dynamic safety who could be the next big name in Boulder. The question on everyone's mind is, will Coach Prime land this prized recruit, or will the competition from programs like Georgia and Miami prove too much to overcome? Today, we're diving into Timms' recruitment, his impact on the field, and why Colorado might just be his future home. But before we get into all that, hit that like button, subscribe for more college football recruiting news, and let us know in the comments: is Coach Prime building the next dynasty at Colorado? All right, let's break it down. Demonte Timms, a 2026 safety from Armwood High School in Seffner, Florida, has had quite the recruiting journey. Originally committed to Missouri, Timms made headlines in May when he decommitted, opening up his options and sparking a race between some of college football's top programs. And just when it seemed like his recruitment was going to be a drawn-out process, the crystal ball predictions started rolling in. National recruiting expert John Garcia Jr. dropped a major prediction on Sunday, forecasting that Timms will eventually choose Colorado. What's fueling this momentum toward the Buffaloes? It all starts with Coach Prime. If you've been following Deion Sanders' rise at Colorado, you know he's been making waves not just on the field, but on the recruiting trail. One of his biggest strengths? A connection with Florida-born playmakers. And it's no secret that the Sunshine State has been a goldmine for Coach Prime. From standout players like wide receiver Travis Hunter and cornerback Jimmy Horn Jr., to the newly committed cornerback Preston Ashley, Coach Prime has built a formidable Florida pipeline. And Timms? He could very well be the next name on that list. According to Timms himself, the Buffalo's authenticity and the consistent love shown to him have been major factors in his decision-making process. "I love the realness they bring to the table," Timms told Scott Proctor of DNVR. It's clear that Deion Sanders' personal touch, combined with the unwavering support from Colorado, is starting to pay off. Of course, Colorado isn't the only program vying for Timms' services. The 6'1", 195-pound safety has become a hot commodity. Along with the Buffaloes, Louisville and Georgia are still very much in the hunt, with Timms recently revealing he was torn between those two schools. But don't count out other powerhouses either. Miami, Ole Miss, and Wisconsin have all extended offers, and Timms has visited teams like Vanderbilt, Iowa State, and Kansas State. What makes Colorado stand out in this crowded race? According to Garcia, it's not just the program's rise under Coach Prime, but also the consistent, genuine interest shown by the coaching staff. Colorado has been the most active of the schools in Timms' Final Three, and that's speaking volumes. Let's talk about what makes Demonte Timms such a special prospect. On the field, he's a versatile player with a nose for the ball. As a junior, he recorded 29 tackles, 5 pass breakups, 3 interceptions, and 2 sacks. He played a pivotal role in helping Armwood High reach the regional finals of Florida's 6A playoffs, finishing the season with an impressive 12-1 record. Timms is known for his speed, football IQ, and physicality, all of which make him a natural fit for Colorado's secondary. At 6'1", 195 pounds, he's got the size to compete at the next level, and his ability to make plays all over the field has made him one of the top-ranked safeties in the class of 2026. 247 Sports Composite has him ranked as the number 95 safety, while other recruiting services have him sitting at number 111 in Florida. Regardless of the rankings, it's clear that Tims is a major talent with a bright future ahead of him. Now, let's look at how Tims would fit into Colorado's growing defensive backfield. The Buffaloes have been busy adding talent to their secondary, particularly from the state of Florida. Taufik Bayard, a transfer from USF, and freshman Antonio Branch Jr., signed out of Northwestern High School in Miami, are two key additions that could form the foundation of the Buffs' defense moving forward. With Coach Prime's knack for developing top-tier talent, Tims could slot in right alongside these players to create a formidable secondary. Carter Stoutmeyer and Bayard look like the early favorites to start in 2025. But don't be surprised if Tims is thrust into the spotlight as a freshman. After all, Coach Prime isn't afraid to play young guys, especially when they have the talent to make an immediate impact. So what's next for Demonte Tims? While his decision is still up in the air, all signs are pointing to Colorado as the most likely landing spot. With the Buffs surging on the recruiting trail, Coach Prime's Florida pipeline working its magic, and Tims' undeniable talent, it's easy to see why the Buffaloes are the favorite. Will Tims be the next star to join Coach Prime's revolution in Boulder? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. Colorado is building something special, and Tims could very well be a big part of it. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Demonte Tims will commit to Colorado? Or will another program swoop in at the last minute? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on all things college football. Stay tuned, because this recruitment saga is far from over.